Did you know that the richest person on Earth could single-handedly solve world hunger? Imagine the impact of such an act of generosity. They could do it several times over. This isn't hyperbole. The resources at their disposal are beyond what most of us can fathom. The level of wealth concentrated at the very top of the economic ladder is simply astounding. It's a world where luxury knows no bounds. It's a reality that's hard to grasp, even for those of us who report on it every day. The figures are so large, they almost seem abstract. Tonight we're going to dive into the world of extreme wealth. We'll uncover the lifestyles of those who live in a realm of opulence. We'll meet an individual whose fortune dwarfs even the most well-known billionaires. Their wealth is not just a number, it's a symbol of immense power. This isn't just about money, though. It's about the influence and the ability to shape the world in ways most of us can only dream of. It's about the power, influence, and responsibility that come with such immense wealth. The decisions made by these individuals can affect millions. We'll explore the origins of this fortune and what sets this individual apart. What drives them? What are their ambitions? We'll also examine the challenges of comprehending such vast sums of money. How do you manage a fortune that could fund entire nations? It's a journey into a world few ever get to see. A world where the ordinary rules don't apply. A world where billions are just the beginning. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of this extraordinary wealth and its far-reaching implications. Imagine a stack of $1 bills, just a single stack, neatly arranged, each bill representing a small piece of value. Now imagine that stack reaching all the way to the moon. It's a distance of about 238,855 miles, and it would take approximately 1.2 trillion $1 bills to make that journey. That's an impressive visual, right? It's almost beyond comprehension, yet it gives us a tangible way to grasp the enormity of such wealth. It represents billions of dollars, billions that could fund entire nations, solve global issues, or change the course of history. But the wealth we're talking about today, it's not just about a single stack or even a few stacks, it's many, many stacks reaching the moon and back. We're talking about wealth that is almost impossible to visualize in its entirety. It's easy to throw around terms like billionaire and multi-billionaire. These words are often used in media and conversations, but they don't truly convey the magnitude. But the reality is, these words fail to capture the true scale of extreme wealth. The kind of wealth that can buy entire city blocks, influence global markets, and shape the future. The difference between $1 million and $1 billion is staggering. 1,000,000 seconds is about 11 days, while 1 billion seconds is over 31 years. The gap between a billion and hundreds of billions, it's almost unfathomable. It's a scale that challenges our understanding of numbers and value. This disconnect is why it's so crucial to delve deeper. To understand the implications of such vast sums of money, we need to understand not just the numbers but the impact this level of wealth has on economies, on societies, and on the very fabric of our world. It's about more than luxury yachts and private jets. It's about the power and influence that come with such wealth. It's about shaping industries, influencing governments, and leaving a lasting mark on the world. Extreme wealth isn't just a number, it's a force that can drive change, for better or worse. Our story begins not in a life of privilege, but in the heartland of America. This individual, who we'll call Mr. X for the sake of anonymity, grew up in a modest middle-class family. They weren't born into wealth, there were no trust funds or silver spoons. Instead, Mr. X possessed something far more valuable, a relentless drive and a mind wired for innovation. From a young age, they displayed a knack for identifying opportunities and a fearless approach to pursuing them. This entrepreneurial spirit would become the cornerstone of their extraordinary journey. Their early ventures were marked by both success and setbacks. Each challenge, however, served as a learning experience, refining their instincts and solidifying their resolve. Little did they know that these early endeavors were laying the foundation for a financial empire unlike any other. Mr. X wasn't content with simply following existing trends. They possessed an uncanny ability to anticipate the future, to see potential where others saw only uncertainty. This foresight led them to invest in emerging technologies often years before they became mainstream. They had a nose for disruption, a sixth sense for identifying industries ripe for reinvention. Whether it was software, renewable energy, or space exploration, Mr. X recognized the transformative power of these fields long before the rest of the world caught on. This wasn't simply luck or good timing, it was a product of relentless research, a deep understanding of market forces, and an unwavering belief in their own vision. Mr. X's success wasn't built on following the crowd but on forging a path of their own. Section 5. The genesis of a multi-billion-dollar empire. The turning point came in the late 2010s with the launch of a revolutionary technology. This invention, which we'll keep under wraps for now, had the potential to reshape entire industries. It was a game-changer and Mr. X was at the helm. Investors flocked to the company, recognizing the groundbreaking nature of their work. The initial public offering shattered records, propelling Mr. X into the ranks of the ultra-wealthy. But this was just the beginning. As the technology gained traction, the company's value skyrocketed. Mr. X's personal fortune grew exponentially, reaching levels previously unheard of. They had tapped into a vein of unprecedented wealth, becoming a symbol of the new digital age. Section 6. 250 billion reasons to take notice. Today, Mr. X's net worth is estimated to be a staggering $250 billion. This astronomical figure places him in a league of his own, far beyond the reach of most other billionaires. Let that sink in for a moment. Imagine the sheer scale of such wealth, and the endless possibilities it brings. That's more than the combined fortunes of Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Elon Musk. These are names synonymous with immense wealth and influence, yet Mr. X surpasses them all. It's a level of wealth that defies traditional measures of comparison. The opulence and extravagance that come with such a fortune are beyond what most can even imagine. To put it into perspective, Mr. X could fund the entire United Nations budget for the next 60 years. This is an organization that supports global peacekeeping, humanitarian aid, and development projects worldwide. They could purchase every single professional sports team in the United States and still have billions to spare. Imagine owning the NFL, NBA, MLB, and NHL teams and still having a fortune left over. The sheer magnitude of their wealth is difficult to comprehend. It's a fortune that could buy entire cities, fund space exploration, or revolutionize industries. But this isn't just about mind-boggling numbers. It's about the influence and power that come with such wealth. It's about the potential impact. With such vast resources, Mr. X has the ability to address some of the world's most pressing problems. From climate change to global health crises, the possibilities are endless. With such vast resources, Mr. X has the ability to address some of the world's most pressing problems. They could fund clean energy projects, support groundbreaking medical research, and invest in educational infrastructure. The question is, will they? Will Mr. X use their immense fortune to make a positive impact on the world? Or will it remain just a staggering number? The choice lies in their hands, and the world watches with bated breath. Section 7. Redefining wealth and its impact. Mr. X's story challenges our very definition of wealth. It's no longer just about accumulating assets or climbing the Forbes list. It's about the potential to affect change on a global scale. This level of wealth comes with immense responsibility. The decisions Mr. X makes, the causes they choose to support, and the investments they make will have far-reaching consequences. The world is watching. Will they use their fortune to bridge the growing wealth gap, to combat climate change, or to advance medical research? Or will they retreat into a life of secluded luxury? The choices before them are as vast as their wealth. Section 8. Join the conversation. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of Mr. X's story and the broader implications of extreme wealth in the 21st century. This is a conversation that demands our attention. What do you think about the responsibility that comes with such immense wealth? Should there be limits on individual fortunes? How can we ensure that wealth is used to create a more equitable and sustainable future? Join the discussion online using #ExtremeWealth. Let your voice be heard. Together we can shape the narrative and explore the challenges and opportunities presented by this new era of unprecedented wealth.